Chris, obviously a big win, against a quality opponent today. I mean, how big was it to get, again, on the first inning run again? It's 4 out of 5 games this year. You guys have pushed one across in the first inning.
Well, I think it lets the little bit of pressure off, lets you play a little freer. I thought Christian McLeod came in right after that, pitched great, and kind of settled into the day. It was a big crowd, so some of our guys, some young guys like Christian, that's probably the biggest crowd he's ever pitched in front of. So he settled in and pitched really well. But our offense and what we can do and grind out some at-bats I thought was huge early in the game.
You had so many strikeouts yesterday, and then today you have a lot of walks and turn into runs. What changed about the approach for you guys today?
I don't think it was the approach. I think it was the starting pitcher from yesterday. So that guy was really good. Today's guy was good, but we did do a better job and competed. And I think they accepted the challenge a little bit. But I think a lot of those strikeouts the day before was a really good starting pitcher.
A lot of traffic on the base paths for you, too. I mean, did you ever feel like you were kind of leaving a lot of ducks on the pond and missing out on that big timely hit to put them away?
Every coach feels that way. So that's a easy one. And we've talked a little bit. We're putting together some really good at-bats and throwing in a gross one in the middle. We got to do a better job of that. Now, it's not always about getting a hit. Hit a ball hard, put a ball in play, make somebody make a play. In some of those scenarios, we're not putting enough pressure on the defense. So we'll improve and get better at it. And then you got to tip your hat to them to making pitches under pressure. But you feel like you have a chance to blow the ball game open there in the middle innings, and we just kind of left it a ball game.
You talked about the big crowd. I guess this is the first time Christian's got to pitch in front of a crowd like that. Just your impressions on how he handled the day and start number 2.
I thought he was good. He threw a couple 86s there, like in the first inning. We're looking over, and then all of a sudden it was 93. So I think it was getting the jitters down a little bit and getting out there and getting in the flow of the game. I thought he was really good. But 12,000 for a February game, I think that's the record here. So tip your hat to our fans, and especially for February. Being it's a pretty day, but it's still a little chilly.
3 scoreless innings from Will. What do you see from him?
He's got really good stuff, and every time we run him out there, he's a little bit better each time. I like seeing that. I still like to cut out a couple of the walks because he'll be really, really good, and then there's a walk, 4 straight pitches, So I think that's a little bit of freshman focus. We get into focus a little bit more, but he's developing, and every time we run him out there, he's a little better. And he's got some elite stuff.
Tanner had the pinch hit appearance earlier, and of course you're probably going to pinch run for him either way if he got on base, I guess. But with him pinch hitting, is he possibly going to play tomorrow, start tomorrow?
I think so. He's really close. I mean, it was really close today. I put up 2 lineups for our guys, and I just want to be smart about it. I don't want him to go backwards. So that's the biggest thing at this early in the season. We need Tanner Allen in there. But it was good to give him an at-bat. He's really, really close. And today when he came out, just the warmer weather makes it feel better. So I'm hoping tomorrow he'll be a little bit closer to playing.
But you talked yesterday about Hatcher kind of making those adjustments during the game and getting better at-bats later in the game, and 2 pretty good at-bats today. What have you seen from him just developmentally from the end of last year to this year? I know that was something you regarded as kind of a big key for this team.
We talked with our team today about how the game plays you. And last year, if Hatch would have had the 2 really bad at-bats, he would have probably had 2 really bad at-bats after. He's just really matured a lot. He came in with his group, and maybe he's as talented as everybody else. It's just a little bit of maturity piece and handling the game. And his home run today was big, I thought, because they came in and cut the lead in half, and he goes out there the first at-bat. And that's his power slot. He got real power to the backside. It was good to see those at-bats from him. But it's just a maturity. And I tried to make the point to my freshmen so they understand, but 2 years ago, Josh probably wouldn't have been able to do that. Now as a junior and one of the leaders of the program, you're seeing those strides.
Chase Patrick gave up that 2-run homer in the 9th and then came back with a strikeout and a flyout to close the game. What does that do for his confidence to come back?
Well, I guess it's good. He's probably not happy about the 2-run home run. I think what stinks, I think we should catch that ball in right. That's just me being the outfield coach. But he left the pitch up to a really good hitter. And he's been on some balls today. He had hit a ball earlier his last at-bat that almost went out. But I thought he pitched really good. He came back and got those right-handers out. He's a big piece of our bullpen.